Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's pour. Now, tonight's pour is going to be a car-themed painting. It's not a Hot Wheels, but it is a Johnny Lightning. And you know I like Johnny Lightning almost as much as I like Hot Wheels. But they got some really cool cars. And I found this one just the other day. Um, and so it is a kind of souped up, jacked up there. And it's a 1973 Plymouth Roadrunner. Now, I've done a couple of Roadrunners, and I really like that car. Um, but this one is a green one with some black on it. So what I've decided to do tonight is mostly greens and a little bit of white, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 5 different shades of green in this one. Now the background, I haven't really decided if I'm gonna go all one color for the background. I was thinking of doing Artist Loft metallic green, a metallic leaf green. So I've been kind of in a kick of doing metallic paints. So I wanted to do that as the background because I want a little bit of background, and then I'm going to have the light olive green to be the lightest color to kind of match the car. And so then I'm going to use some fluorescent green. And then I was thinking of doing a turquoise green, but I also have a phthalo green here too. They're pretty similar. So I'm going to probably just choose one. So maybe I'll only go 4 shades of green, and then I'm going to put some white in there. So my thought was I was just going to do the metallic green as the negative space, the background, and then have the colors coming out the back of the car. But I think what I want to do with this one is kind of mix the background colors, kind of do a dirty pour across it, and just have instead of a solid negative space background, kind of have a mixed colors in there. I did that with the Lincoln, the convertible Lincoln I did, and it turned out pretty good. And so I think I'm going to do that tonight, just to do something up a little different. And so, but I want some of that metallic green to get that metallic look to it, the glitter in it and stuff. So all I got to do is mix the paints and get the camera reset, and we'll be ready to go. All right, so I got my paints all mixed together, and I did a dirty cup with the metallic green, the phthalo green, and the fluorescent green. So I mixed those, just poured them all in there. And then I have the olive green, light olive green is going to be coming out the back with some white in it. But what we're going to do is we're going to pour this on, just have a nice different pattern. So we'll just run that around. Seems like we're going to get more of the colors on that one side, but that'll be all right. Just color that up. See, that kind of gives you a nice pattern on there instead of having just a solid color. That's the background. Just filling in some of the white spots on here. was just saying last night, with the way I've been pouring here lately, with the Dutch pours and putting the negative space color on with the palette knife, that I hardly get any paint on my hands anymore, so I don't have to really wash my hands, scrub them as much as I used to when I was doing a lot of pours like that. And then here I go, get a lot of paint on myself. Left in there. I just forgot to save some for blowing it around, but we'll get a little bit on there. Air on this. Let's see what that does. We've got a lot of cells coming in. All right, let me take this car out of the package, see what it looks like if I hold it over that. That was right there. A lot of greens. I'll take this fluorescent green and get it in here a little bit. Just to give it a little bit more greenish color. Maybe we can throw a little of this in there too. Just adding that little bit of darker green in there, I think really helped it out a lot. I think it was almost too yellowish. All right, I think that one will work for that color. See a few white areas of the canvas popping through that I missed on the very bottom. All right, I think I'll leave it alone. Well, I like a little bit more dark. So this dark turquoise through here. All right, now I think I'll stop messing with it. All right, so this is dried and I have the back taped, and this is a 10 by 20 canvas, and we're going to use 7 ounces of resin, 3.5 the hardener, 3.5 the epoxy. I'm using Pro Marine resin. I've actually mixed 14 ounces because I have another painting that I'm going to do at the same time. So we're just going to pour 7 ounces out of this right now. So that's about right. Just a little bit more. Just a hair more. All right. So then I'm going to pour on the other one. All right, I've got the other one spread, so I'm going to spread this one. Wow, look at that green. It pulled that green out. That's what I love about resin. It pulls those colors out. Nice, nice, nice. So one bad thing about these, when I clean off my table and get new things on here, it slides real easily. When the other ones are pretty much affixed to the table because of the resin buildup around it from multiple resin projects. when you start out new, boy, they slide around awful lot. And as always, I knew how much resin to use because, well, I make a lot of these, so I know the size, but I use art resin calculator to figure up that. So you go to artresin.com and there, or you can just type in art resin calculator, I think what I did, and it will tell you how much resin by typing in the size of your canvas. Just checking all the edges. So this is a 10 by 20. So you type in 10 by 20 and hit calculate, and it tells you 7 ounces of resin. Great, valuable tool because you're not wasting resin by mixing too much because you don't know exactly how much you need. Because I don't use, not all my canvases are 10 by 20. You know, I use 12 by 36s and 12 by 12s and 16 by 24s or 16 by 20s or whatever they are. I use different size. My biggest one, just one canvas, is I think it was a 24 by 48. That one's hanging in our living room. That was the very first painting of mine that I resined. Back then I used silicone. I don't use silicone very much. It's kind of rare anymore. But I used silicone back then on every painting. And my first painting I resined was that big piece because my wife wanted it resined. And I did not do any, I didn't think much about it. I didn't do any research on anything. I just bought a resin kit and mixed it all and resined away, and it turned out really good. But of course, as you know, the silicone separated the resin in spots, so I have big round spots where there's no silicone or there's no resin. And my wife doesn't care. It bugs me, but my wife's like, I don't care. I don't really see them. Of course, I see every little flaw in it. That's just what us artists do with our projects, our paintings. So I don't like it as much. But maybe one of these days I can re-resin it. Alright, I think I pretty much got all the bubbles out of this one. Well, just a few right in there. I think I saw a gnat earlier. What's a gnat doing out in the wintertime still? Still, it's cold. Probably because out here in Indiana it goes 30 degrees, 35, 70, 30 degrees, 27 degrees, 30, 50, 70. So the stupid gnats are probably growing when it's warm, whatever they do. So hopefully I don't get a gnat in this one. So we're going to place that one right in here, like that. I think we got a good placement right there for it. There you go. Nice green one. All right, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this green. And as always, thanks for watching.